Afternoon drive number 2. Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Good. How are you? Just troubleshooting.
So absolutely here for YMCA all day long. We're able to be here for YMCA. We're 19. St. Pius is playing tonight. A lot of people are talking about that. Station. Yeah, it's not a type of sports here now, but it's like a somber stuff. You know, we were talking about the other about it. We want to go levels. It's not bad. Like I didn't want to just like straight one out. I wanted to be like embarrassed. Yeah, you're right on about that. Not a pie in the sky here. I don't want to see it. Maybe it's house and that on fire. I don't have I agree. You know, we have a lot of conversations about the program about enhancements and things like that. We talk about diversity, about slavery coming in, running education around the facility. We got exciting things to do. The partnership with Africa 505, which is obviously not but the partnership with Africa 505, where the university is allowing student athletes to solicit donations for a really good cause. There's just a lot of growth there at the university. But unfortunately, we don't know about West Championship for girls, which is, in my opinion, an equal sport. That was kind of like the job opportunity. You know, maybe being to play basketball again after the season, hopefully we'll do really well in that. But yeah, unfortunately, insider voting that they believe that the three seniors that came in her will overtime. Oh, yes, a little insider voting on that. It's professional privilege of who that was. Because it's a thing to me where it's like, I need to know. You know, because like it's a young team. I don't know. In public basketball, it's important to have this game. It's important to have this game. So, yeah, it's not a day and a half. Day and a half. Yeah, it's well, and yeah, you know, there's always passwords, you know, but it seems to me like this one could be the one. Like if you're gonna put a little spin on it that's a positive, and I'm not saying I know this is right, I'm saying a little version. So other seniors may or may not. It's not like that. I'll tell you that for certain. So, yeah, I mean, if you could suggest, Michael, what are you going to do now when you have to broadcast all those basketball?
I'm bummed out because I love running the games. It was pretty good. It was kind of disappointing because you like to see him come out of the gates in the first round and win, but it was a rebuild mode for the season, and that's what you expected. There was a lot of improvement from what you saw in the first half of the season. They competed harder. It's just that they were down crucial people in the paint, and they were always kind of hurting to score in the paint, and they had to rely on their top two guards, which House and Mashburn Jr. are the two best in the league tandem. But if if they don't get enough, they don't score enough points combined, then they're in a hole. And that was kind of the case again today. They just came out, got in a rhythm early on, had a 10-point lead. House gets into foul trouble, sits on the bench for 7 minutes. Then he sits more when the second half comes around. They never got a flow in rhythm on offense. And I think that hurt them. And that was kind of the whole thing of the season, just not being able to score. And if they can score, who's going to score or not? Oh, remember they're 0-7 starting Mountain West Conference play, and they finished up at 5-12. So to me, that's improvement.
Breathe new life into your computer. Ask Computer Corner.
Guys, you're sounding good, both mic levels.
While you wait, visit copcorner.com or call 881-2333. This report is sponsored by Computer Corner. Well, traffic this afternoon, we are seeing some slowdown southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. That is pretty typical for this time of afternoon. Also, southbound on Coors approaching Montano, moving a little slow. North of the city, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe. That's looking good in both directions.
High-interest credit cards are a super downer. Lower those rates with the Independence Credit Card from Kirtland Federal Credit Union. From zero to hero with Kirtland Federal Credit Union. Learn more at kirtlandfcu.org/0.
This report is brought to you by Kirtland Federal Credit Union.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
To quote CBS's John Rothstein, if you don't love the Mountain West Conference, then you officially hate football. Tune in to Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck, live from the Mountain West Women and Men's Tournaments. Brought to you by Jersey Mike's, a sub above, Coleman Vision, perfect game, and by Airport Parking at Exit 221. Easier, quicker, smarter. The Opening Drive, live from the Mountain West Tournament all this week on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Message and data rates may apply. If you are a man over 40, listen up, because this could impact how much you're getting done during the day and at night. The harsh reality is,
Hey, can you guys hear the station all right now, or what?
here's the good news. Nugenix, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC, has
Hey, are you guys? Can you hear the station a little better, or what?
and boosting formula ever. And guys, all
Hello, hello.
says this is the best product.
Can you guys?
Plan on using the product for the rest of my life. And
Can you guys? Hello.
after 3 months, my energy level is through the roof. I work out like most 19-year-olds. I am 47. Guys over 40, you need Nugenix Total T. And right now, you can get a complimentary bottle. Just text YOUTH to 42424. It's the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. But you can only get your complimentary bottle by texting YOUTH to 42424. That's YOUTH to 42424. Text YOUTH to 42424.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
See website for details on our 2-month subscription offer. Ladies, lose weight, improve your health, and eat great with Nutrisystem. Get our new premium meals with up to 30 grams of protein. They're big and filling and taste delicious. Plus, try our new restaurant faves that taste like your favorite restaurant. Portioned with half the calories. Beef and bean burritos, toasted ravioli, sesame beef and broccoli. Easy to prepare and made in minutes. The secret? Advanced nutritional science that helps keep your blood sugar levels steady and you losing weight. With Nutrisystem, you get your breakfasts, lunches, dinners,
You guys, can you hear the station better?
or just go to Nutrisystem.com/goals right now.
You're having a hard time hearing the commercials. Is that?
Go to Nutrisystem.com/goals right now and get 50% off all plans. Don't wait. This special offer will not last long. Just go to Nutrisystem.com/goals right now and get 50% off. Go to Nutrisystem.
Stand by. Here we go, guys.
Goals.
New Mexico Sports Authority, 95.9 FM and AM 610.
And you're up. move the mic closer. Vincent.
Well, I thought Lynn's going to be a commander was kind of a big deal, but hey, well, it's your show. But as far as the Lobos, not surprising today. And if like everybody likes to give grades to a certain thing, I would say the level of basketball this season for the whole year, you'd have to give it a D. Richard Pitino, I think he gets a D plus only because he's so glib with the media. He's just like his dad. He just is. He knows exactly how to talk to the press. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the expertise that his father does in X's and O's. And this wasn't, this wasn't exactly shocking. I don't think anybody in Albuquerque at noon today really cared about the Lobo basketball. And that's how far Lobo basketball has fallen in this town. And you guys aren't from here, but I'm telling you, it just isn't the same. I hope he brings it back, but it's just, and it was a series of mistakes by the UNM administration, specifically the ADs they've had in gouging people. It just turns people off. And
a beacon of positivity, frequent contributor Vincent. Thanks for the call, buddy.
To be fair.
High school basketball. It's going to be a heck of a game. We're going to go out early. I mean, obviously, we didn't show that's going to be what that's going to be. But is there going to be a lot of cheering silver? Is there going to be a lot of that, like, hey, obviously we support your high school team, we support the division team, but I think Vincent is halfway. Vincent's halfway in the you're a Lobo fan right now, I don't know what the Bois are. I thought it was going to be great, like especially around the year. Because that's the color. And you're talking to any media from that group, okay, this is the point here. So I think for us, for Vincent, I'm saying let's do that. I'm gonna say if we're grading on it as a growth year versus it as a winning Mountain West championship year, then I'm gonna say no. This is a B effort. This is a good, very good. Like could it be an A effort? Maybe. We didn't have some problems. We had a problem for the big guys, but Turbo is good. Those guys that grew. So, my conclusion on it would be, I think they did well for what they ended up being, but I do think they fell short of what I thought they would. Yeah. Right. What's up package this? What would this team look like without that? Let's say that this another year from the status quo, and wasn't it was disastrous. For me, that would be I see such I think you are greater understanding of that. I think that's coming up with because football levels not last six.
All year.
Yeah, that's already over 100% grade. That's more than double. Like, and it's a thing where it's like Jamal Mashburn had 580 points. Like, so you got a guy who can really score. And there were things that jumped out. Whenever, we go to, we talk about practices that are going to start in late summer, early fall. We talk about basketball. I'm going to buy into that hype again because I'm going to end up, thinking 13 this year, 13 wins, 21 others. And obviously for 30 years before but I would say if this was Legos, you've set a really nice foundation. You just got to build up. And I think the team can do it. I've been to a lot of universities around the country. UNM as far as facilities and how get really good athletes. Now go to MLG, everyone goes to college. You get the best of Mexico athletes here in town at a very low cost. You can put scholarships and the best basketball players from the surrounding states, Texas, Colorado, Arizona, and California, Utah. It's work. I'm bought in. Tough for us. I gotta learn more. Like I think that is my continuing education to work as a broadcaster. To make sure that I have complete understanding of the NIL. Because these kids deserve to be compensated here in town. And by the way, if you're able to do it, it's going to draw the attention from around that house. So that's how you're going to make a team. That's the number one on the Mountain West. I just think
Oh, he had his first 3-pointer of the season. Do you want to hear it? I got it just for you guys.
Back out front of House would tend to shoot. Forsling screens for House. House bites through a double team. Beats Forsling. The big fella wants it. Hey! He banks it in. It's his first career three.
We'll take it. Off the glass. He didn't call it, but we'll take it. 3 points for the big fella.
Forsling's first ever three ball, and the Lobos have their biggest lead, 24-18.
New Balance Albuquerque. Shoes that
All clear, guys, and Jeff's going to call in now.
will actually measure your feet on one
Okay, you got it.
and in Cottonwood Corners next to Best Buy. New Balance.
Brought to you by New Balance.
Well, traffic this afternoon, we are seeing some slowdown southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. That is pretty typical for this time of the afternoon. Also, southbound on Coors approaching Montano, moving a little slow. North of the city, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, that's looking good in both directions. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
I think this has been one of the most fun leagues to watch, and it is one of the most competitive leagues in college basketball. And all that's wonderful, but as much as the Mountain West has been hyped, they need to do something. One team's got to get through the second weekend. Somebody's got to get through the second. They've got to figure something out this tournament.
Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside Gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code TIME for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your first fill up. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code TIME for up to 50 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. That's code TIME.
Happy birthday to you.
Who are you singing to?
Happy birthday, dear American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center.
Of course, American Home is turning 86 this year.
Yep, serving the great Southwest for 86 years. They started in 1936. Albuquerque was such a small town, only 35,000 people. Can you imagine? And American Home has always been on trend and in style.
No kidding, and they're having a huge savings blowout for their anniversary. Save up to 30% store-wide.
Yep, when American celebrates, everybody wins. They have special purchases and hot buys for every room in your home, like the Joshua sofa for just $499, save $400, or the Renegade 6-piece dining set, just $699, save $300.
And take advantage of 24-month financing. See store for details.
Plus free front door delivery.
86 years and going strong at American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, I-25 and Comanche in the heart of Albuquerque.
Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. See you soon.
You coming to bed, hon?
Yep, honey, I'll be right there. Just got to turn out the light.
Ow! 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 Ah! Ah! Some things never change. Like your kids always leaving tiny toys on the floor for you to step on. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Sweetie, I think I left the downstairs light on.
Please don't make me go.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Is your prostate waking you up more often than your alarm clock? The fact is, the older you get, the more likely you'll have prostate problems, which can affect your everyday life. That's where Prostate Complete by Real Health comes in. Prostate Complete is the result of 20 years of experience as a leader in men's health. The powerful formula in Prostate Complete supports natural prostate function and reduced urinary urges for a better quality of life. Available at Walmart. Visit prostateoneperday.com for special offers. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
I got Symbieta. Sorry, guys. What were you saying? My bad. Sorry.
Wade Daniels.
Yeah.
Imagine living in total comfort this winter with warm, clean, healthy air. The Halo LED actively seeks out and removes dust, dander, germs, odors, allergens, mold, and is 99.9% of virus.
Yeah, sure can.
On surfaces. Keep your family breathing healthy and happy.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. I'll try to get that ready. And Jeff is standing by, guys. Here we go. Yeah, you got it. Stand by. Here we go.
Home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Stand by.
5.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
And
Jeff, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Good afternoon, my friend. I am somber, actually, I think. I had a level of excitement about today. Tough conclusion to the 2021-22 season for the Lobos. You were there, Jeff. How did the boys look today? How was the game?
It was frustrating to watch. It was a game where I think they had opportunities. Can I preface this by making it very clear? I will never blame the loss on the officiating, and I'm not doing that. But it was a frustrating game to watch because, in part, the way it was officiated, and both ways. I mean, really, really clear, both ways. I thought some calls really altered the game. I thought the third foul on House was a bad call, and not like there was talk at halftime. Leon Rice, the Boise State coach, was there. Kevin Kirk, the UNLV coach, was there, and they were like, that was horrible. But the fact that there were 49 fouls called in this game. I was looking at the number after the game, and when you look at stats, and I don't know, I think stats sometimes are overplayed. But 26 fouls on New Mexico, 23 on Nevada, so the discrepancy wasn't there. But you always hear when you get into the postseason, you got to play through it. It gets more physical. Referees swallow their whistles. They let them play more. And I just thought that wasn't today. So that was a style thing that went both ways, and it was frustrating. And so that was part of it. And then, they didn't make shots a lot, but then because of the foul trouble, you saw lineups out there that were so bizarre. At the end of the first half, New Mexico had on the floor Jeremiah Francis, who I don't think has played in a month, Taryn Todd, Jordan Arroyo, the walk-on, Saquon Singleton, and Javonte Johnson, I think, or KJ Jenkins. And it was a lineup like, whoa. There's no way you would have ever said those that in a tournament game, in a competitive tournament game, that was going to be there. So it was frustrating. It was, somewhat emblematic, I think, of the season where they were just beat up by defection and injury, and it's disappointing where Lobo basketball was, but it was an 8-9 game, right? And so I don't know what people really expected. They had a chance to win tonight or today, and they didn't. And it was just a weird game to watch, guys.
15 Johnson, 13 Jenkins, 11.
Yeah, but KJ shooting was really struggled, 2 of 10 from 3, and I thought he had some good looks, 4 of 13 from the field, 2 of 10 from the threes. He had some good looks where that's the best 3-point shooter. He knocks a few of those down, and it's a different game. Nevada's nice. The seats we had here were right at the scores table, right on the on the sideline, and I never realized how big they were. Like, their guards are big, right? Sherfield and Cambridge are big, and then he's got 3 big 7 foot 6'10", 6'11" to throw at you. The size difference, the strength difference was, it's you can coach all you want, and people can complain. And look, I don't think anybody's happy. I think the direction, I think they're going in the right direction. I don't know what the response has been today. It's frustrating. It's not where Lobo basketball was. It's where Lobo basketball is. The reality is they were a 300 and something net team last year that won 6 games, and you change coaches, you change the whole roster, and then you lose your whole front court. And are these excuses? Guys, I don't know. Do you think there's excuses or explanations why things happen? And I think they're explanations, but yet you've got to address everything. You got to get in the weight room, and you just got to find some skilled bigs. And as good as House and Mashburn are, and I think they're terrific, it's a little alarming when you watch them up against like Sherfield and Cambridge and the guards in Nevada. Just size-wise and strength-wise, there was a big difference out there. And so I think it's a program that's, it's in an evolution stage in the first year of a new regime.
All right, Jeff, you're always a realist. I really didn't expect them to make a magical run and win the tournament, but you want to win the one against the old coach, right?
No doubt.
Coach, whatever happens after that, you're playing on house money.
Yeah, I think you did as a Lobo fan, right? I mean, the Lobo, for the people that were there, the woof woof woofers and the cherry and the nice contingent. I mean, when Alfred Noodles walked out and the booze rained down on them, but. And I think I wanted to ask Steve that in the press conference, and I didn't. Did this mean something? Because I know he'd been asked that previously. The players on the New Mexico team didn't mean anything to them, man. To you and the people here, and you say, well, they should know the history, and maybe they do, but it's hard to get emotional about something that you never experienced, right? And so I think for the fans, especially the ones that are so dedicated that they come out here, yeah, they wanted to win this game really, really badly. And if they got knocked out tomorrow by the number 1 seed, okay, good run, but we knocked out Noodles and Alfred, and so there was something to it. I just don't think that was anything part of anybody in the locker room.
What is Symbiota's takeaway from the Lobo season?
It's a block and growing. I don't know what was fair to expect anything more. I think I take away from it that I think Pitino's on the right path. Obviously, he said he's hitting the recruiting trail this weekend. They've got to find skilled bigs. I think he can coach, and I say that because it was a team that was undersized and undermanned all year, and I think still got better. And I think that was illustrated in beating Wyoming and beating UNLV late in the season. There's not a lot of places. There's a couple, but there's not a lot of places where you could look around the country and find in mid to late February where a 2-win team beat the number 1 team in their league, like the Lobos did when they beat Wyoming. Now, it's happened a couple places, but Chicago State beat New Mexico State, but it doesn't happen a lot. So they didn't give up and they got better. They beat UNLV at the end of the year, and the players. Now we'll see what happens, in transfer portal over the next few weeks. But the players seem to want to play for him, and I think they got better. I think he did a really nice job with Jay Allen Tovar. I think the progression of your favorite guy, Sebastian Forsling, has been good. I don't think tremendous. My takeaway is I think they're on the right path. I just don't know what was fair to expect. And I've heard people say, "Oh, this isn't Lobo basketball." You're right. I mean, it is Lobo basketball. It is what Lobo basketball is now. It's not what it was in the past. And I just had a conversation with Bethany Miller from Channel 7 that we're going to run on our show, The Opening Drive on 95.9 FM and 86% either tomorrow morning or the next. But we're talking about, I asked her, you're relatively new here. Do you hear about the past all the time? Do you think the past puts too high of an expectation on the present for Lobo basketball? And she says, maybe it does, because people are always talking about what it was. And it's hard. But guys, my takeaway is I think it's a building block. I think Richard did a decent job. Actually, I think he did a pretty damn good job this year, considering, the hand that he was dealt with affection and injury.
And that's a perfect segue into my next question, Jeff. What's the reception from Lobo fans? The hardcore bleeds cherry and silver. I mean, hopefully we all bleed cherry. I mean, we'd have a medical condition if we can. But if you bleed cherry and silver, right, is there enough positives to take away from this season to build more momentum for the next?
Yes. I think the initial draw for the hardcore woof woof woofer is the refs screwed us. I think that's the first sentiment. The damn refs screwed us. Boy, the people walking out there were pissed, by the way, today. But I think so. And Van, I think because in the perspective is, where have they been the last 4, 5, 6 years? I think there's some positivity. I've been here. I've covered a lot of Mountain West Conference tournaments over the last 25 years. And there's been times where they lose and it's like, damn, we're brutal. What happens? We have no hope. And my feeling from Lobo fan is, yeah, they got beat. And maybe there wasn't as much interest this year because, hell, they played the 7-8 or the 8-9 game. I mean, if this is a semifinal game or quarterfinal game, I think the town would have been going crazy about it. But reality is this was a play-in game. The 8-9 game. But then I think Lobo fan, for the most part, saw the progress, sees how good House and Mashburn are, and are still buying into Richard and what he's selling. Now, next year, they're going to have to see more improvement. But again, I think, I don't know if you guys talked about it, does it matter that they doubled from 6 to 13 wins, more than double this year? Yeah, I think that's significant. They turned the whole roster over completely. And the league, by the way, was as good as we've seen the league in a decade. So I I think most Lobo fans feel positive while they're not happy. I think they feel that it's going in the right direction.
Give us a real quick prediction on Nevada and Boise State.
I maybe this is just because I sat there and watched Nevada today. I think Nevada can beat them. By the way, I don't know what the spread is. Do you know what the spread was on today's game? Not that these things matter. Do you know what it was?
6.
Do you know what it closed at?
No.
6.5. Do you know what the final score was? Take a look. They're really good. They're really good. They're really good. I mean, I'm staring at the skyline right now. I'm like, that's how this place was built. Because they knew it was going to be a 7-point game and they got people on it. What you asked me, Nevada, Boise State. I mean, you got to look at the number one seed and say the number one seed is probably going to win. Man, Nevada. I looked at them, guys. I looked at them today and I asked a couple people, why are they the 8th seed? They've got 3 decent bigs, 3 big guards. 2 of them are terrific. One of them's really good. I give Nevada a shot to beat them. I do.
2.5 is the spread right now.
Is that what it is? That's all? See? Yeah, so Vegas is kind of leaning that way too. Yeah. I mean, the difference is one team played and one team rested. There's two trains of thought on that. They got the tournament jitters out. I mean, Boise State didn't. I'm not sure I really buy into that. I think Boise State's really good. Kijab's terrific. Shaver's really, really good. But Steve's been pretty good at Mountain West Conference tournaments as a coach. I give Nevada a really good chance. I know that was non-committal. If you're going to ask me to pick a winner, I'll probably pick Boise State, but I won't be stunned if Nevada beats them. Gentlemen, enjoy your day. How's everything there? You guys good? You having a good day?
At 5 o'clock, the Y really fills up. So that's when that's when the excitement gets here. As soon as everyone gets off work and they
Are you guys at the Y?
We're at the YMCA. Yeah, we're celebrating. We got a brand new program, Jeff. It's $55 for membership, and you can get your kids into all of the youth programs for free. So
that's a big program. That's a wonderful program that you guys are promoting. It's good. That's good. All right. Well, enjoy the Y. I'm going to go over to Washington State, watch a little Pac-12 ball tonight because, well, why not, right?
Let's go, Cougs.
That's your school. It's your alma mater. You know, I spent a lot of time in Eastern Washington. A lot of time.
Big blue sky.
Yeah, there's some of the best people out there. They were tremendous participants in the New Mexico Bowl years ago. So, all right, enjoy your day, fellas. Enjoy the Y. I'll say hello to all your alumni brethren. You as well. Be well.
Get your biggest
Clear. Thanks, guys.
lead. Jackson Hewitt Tax Pros will help find thousands worth of new tax credits so you get every dollar you deserve. So why wait? Schedule an appointment with one of their tax pros and learn more at jacksonhewitt.com. This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt.
A few slow spots this afternoon that you're going to want to be aware of. We'll start with southbound on I-25. Osuna to Montgomery, that's moving slow. Westbound I-40, the interchange to Rio Grande, we're seeing a lot of congestion in that area. And northbound I-25, Gibson to Central is moving slow as well.
Start your new year with a new space. Make your 2022 home projects happen with a home equity loan or line of credit from Kirtland Federal Credit Union. Learn more at kirtlandfcu.org/home equity. Kirtland Federal Credit Union. You belong.
This report is brought to you by Kirtland Federal Credit Union.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with the CBS Sports Minute. This season was not supposed to go the way it has for Russell Westbrook. He has been a train wreck on the floor, and he has turned in one of the ugliest seasons ever. And now it's getting ugly off the floor. Now his wife, Nina, is tweeting that she is being harassed on a daily basis over basketball games and even getting death threats. If you're threatening him or his family, you are an idiot. I'm Jim Rome.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 7730 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 7730. Enjoy.
The Jim Rome Show.
There is something that seems to be happening pretty frequently, and we need to put a stop to it immediately. I'm talking about people freaking out whenever an athlete changes their social media page, and then everybody sees that as some sort of sign. People are now tripping about Russell Wilson changing his Twitter photo. Athletes need to stop doing this, and fans need to stop reacting to this.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Mortgage interest rates have begun to rise from the all-time lows, but it's not too late to jump in and save some money. I'm Scott Stigler for Indigo Mortgage. Rates are still very low, and homeowners still have some great opportunities, like a cash-out refinance. You see, home prices are still sky high, so many of you are sitting on a lot of equity. Tap that equity while the rates are still low. Ben Lucero at Indigo Mortgage says it's a great time to finance home improvements, pay college tuition, or consolidate high-balance credit cards. You should also consider asking Indigo Mortgage about a shorter-term mortgage to pay off your home loan sooner. Rates on 10 and 15-year loans are much lower than a 30-year loan. It doesn't cost anything to ask about options available before rates increase again. As always, I recommend you call a trusted local advisor like Indigo Mortgage. There's just too much at stake to rely on an online lender that doesn't know you. Call Indigo Mortgage at 836-5700 or go to indigomortgage.net. Nobody cares more about your mortgage loan than Indigo.
And we got 1 minute.
At 8348.
Carcrafters is proudly celebrating 40 years in business. Jim Guthrie.
Evan thought it could be the connections out there or maybe feedback out there or something.
Later, Carcrafters has 5 locations and is nationally recognized for collision repair. It's a testament to all the skilled, dedicated employees over the years that have made Carcrafters great, and of course, the wonderful customers and New Mexicans who have supported us for the years. Make Carcrafters your local choice for auto body repairs, now with 40 years experience.
Carcrafters, it's like it never happened.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. We see it every day. People hurt in car wrecks being misled by the insurance companies.
Stand by 30.
Have to pay. When the insurance company tells you you don't need an attorney, that's when
you have 3.5 minutes.
Want a fair settlement? Don't attempt to deal with the insurance company on your own. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today at 544-4444. We'll fight hard to get you all the money you deserve and keep you out of the courtroom.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014. This hour of Two Men On brought to you by Bernalillo County DWI Prevention. Go to burncode.gov for more information.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.
And you're up.
10. The Sports Animal.
30. $20. Thanks, guys.
This report is brought to you by Ski Santa Fe. Anniversary or birthday? Join us at Sandia Peak for a breathtaking tram ride up the mountains and enjoy a memorable dining experience at 10-3, where you'll see nature's beauty unfold while enjoying dishes full of flavor that will truly excite your palate. Visit sandiapeak.com or 103tram.com for tickets and reservations.
Southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. That's moving slow this afternoon. Also, westbound I-40. Slowdowns began around University, and they're going to last all the way until Rio Grande. And northbound I-25 Gibson to Central, that is a slow go. Computers are great tools until they don't work. Computer Corner has the experts to fix your computer. Many services can be done while you wait. Bigger issue? Get a free diagnostic with promo code RADIO. Visit compcorner.com or call 881-2333. This report is sponsored by Computer Corner. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. It's been less than 24 hours, and the smoke is still clearing from the Russell Wilson to Denver trade, but what a monstrous trade it was. Anytime you have a Hall of Fame quarterback going from one team to another, that's a major move. Anytime you have one team saying, we're making a run at a ring, while the other is saying, we're blowing it up, that's a major move too. I always say this. You either have a quarterback or you don't, and if you don't, you better get one. Because without a quarterback, nothing, literally nothing else in that league matters. And nobody has proven my point more than the Broncos. They have a talented defense. They have weapons in the backfield and at wide receiver, yet they've still gone 5 years without a winning record and have not made the playoffs since the Duck Slinger retired. No price was too big either. Ask the Rams how allegedly overpaying for a quarterback worked out for them. Great move by the Broncos. Do you have a car problem but don't know where to go? Maybe you are miles away from home when your car breaks down. Let O'Reilly Auto Parts help. With O'Reilly Auto Parts Shop Referral Program, take the guesswork out of finding a great shop wherever you are. Call an O'Reilly location near you or visit O'ReillyAuto.com and click Find a Repair Shop to find a reputable repair facility or service center nearby for all your repairs. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people.
Are you sick of your dead-end job? Do you crave a career with a better work-life balance, better lifestyle, or maybe you'd like to work from home? It's a new year. Time for a new career in IT. At My Computer Career, you could start your career in months, not years. Attend classes day or night, live online. And we've rolled back tuition to help meet the demand for IT workers. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. It's
90 seconds.
mycomputercareer.edu.
We're making life sweeter. Blake's Lottaburger is blending strawberry cheesecake milkshakes. It's our rich and creamy strawberry milkshake blended.
Blake's has awesome shakes.
Strawberry cheesecake milkshakes from Blake's Lottaburger. Available for a limited time.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside Gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back.
30 seconds.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make
the food right in front of you. Their breakfast burritos at Blake's are pretty good.
Extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save
customer service in America nowadays.
Use promo code TIME for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your first fill up. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code TIME for up to 50 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. That's code TIME.
KNML AM Albuquerque is the sports animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station. Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
And you're up.
2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Heineke.
Westbound.
All clear, guys.
They're going to start around Carlisle this afternoon and go all the way through until Coors. Also, southbound I-25, Ocean to Montgomery moving slow. And Coors southbound as you approach Montano, we're seeing quite a bit of congestion in that area as well. For 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite stop. In March, give $1 or more at Clark's on Lomas west of San Mateo or Minot at Juan Tabo, and they'll match your donation to the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you, Albuquerque, for 50 great years. Visit clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
It's time. Time to finally beat Nancy in accounting.
Well, a bear could beat a Jayhawk, so I picked Baylor.
Brackets are due March 17th at 10 a.m. in the $1 Million Bracket Challenge. A perfect bracket nets you $1 million. 60 games or more will still pay out $10,000. Brought to you locally by Petrie Buick GMC. Only Petrie promises to work harder for you. Don't be embarrassed, bro. She has a strategy.
What's a Boilermaker?
Online at sportsanimalabq.com.
Let's be honest, nobody likes to pay for parking. So when you head out of town, why would you pay twice as much to park at the Sunport when you can go to airport parking instead? Convenience? What's convenient about lugging your suitcase through the parking garage? The airport parking shuttle driver drops you off at the terminal door and will unload your bags for you. Now that's convenient. Shuttles to and from your vehicle run every 5 minutes. Don't waste money. Take exit 221 off I-25, then turn right at University to airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter.
I'm Aaron Jones, owner of International Protective Service, IPS. In 2006, IPS started providing security for homeowners in Fort Hills. 16 years later, home and business owners all over Albuquerque trust IPS to protect what they've worked so hard to build. I'm from here. I'm passionate about making Albuquerque a safer place to live and work by watching your home or business with highly trained armed guards or 24-hour patrols. I'm committed to our city and to your protection. Call 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com.
March is known for basketball, but this month, Jersey Mike's and those of you who love their subs will raise money nationwide for Special Olympics. You can donate through the app or on your next visit to the Jersey Mike's near you. And on March 30th, all sales will be donated to Special Olympics. All month, Jersey Mike's will announce special offers on Twitter. Don't forget, every Jersey Mike's sub is made with freshly sliced meats and cheeses. Nothing pre-made, everything from scratch. Order on the app and earn points for free subs. The month of giving shows why Jersey Mike's is a sub above.
Did you know the average home loses 25 to 40% of heated and cooled air through cracks and crevices in the duct system? Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning offers the AeroSeal process to seal, reinforce, and energize your duct system. How about an average energy savings of 30% while drastically increasing your comfort? Call my friends at Daniels today and ask about AeroSeal for your home, 898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Is that spring you're feeling in the air? It certainly is. Time to get out, be active, and get moving. Guys, how you feeling? It's Jeff Symbieta. And gentlemen, are you ready for spring? If not, if you're tired too often, feeling sluggish, put on a few too many pounds, or even you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, give New Mail a call. New Mail helps men all over the country deal with these very natural things. The number is 505-652-1688, or you can go online at New Mail. That's NUMALE.com. Why are so many men visiting New Mail? Because it works.
30.
Utilizes its industry-leading testosterone replacement to help men deal with these very natural symptoms. Fellas, reality is, as you age, there's a really good chance you're going to be affected by these things, but you don't have to succumb to them. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688 and take care of it. New Mail's right here in Albuquerque. They're convenient, and it works. That's the beauty. The results are real. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688, or visit newmail.com and feel better.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1.
Identity you have.
Here we go, guys.
Personnel look like.
95.
And you're up.
AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Break.
Construction on I-40 between 98th and Coors is on
All clear, guys. Thanks.
to 2 lanes going both directions. I-40 on-ramp closures at 98th and Hunter will impact drivers. NMDOT District 3 is overseeing the project. Mountain States Constructors is performing the work. Visit nmroads.com.
This report brought to you by Mountain State Constructors.
For those slowdowns on westbound I-40, they're getting bigger and bigger. They're still starting right around Carlisle, maybe just before Carlisle, but they're going all the way to Unser now. So you're going to want to be aware of that if you're headed into that direction this afternoon. Also, Paseo westbound, Jefferson to the river. We're seeing some slow spots in there. Southbound on I-25, slowdowns are starting around Osuna. They're going to last until Montgomery.
Plan for the expected. Insure against the unexpected. Get a quality life plan. Call 858-GATEWAY. That's 858-GATEWAY.
This report brought to you by Gateway Insurance.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state. Locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Take 5 in this Mountain West tournament matchup. I'm Joe Giglio here to help you beat the books with BetQL. Nevada and New Mexico both in a Mountain West Conference tournament title to make it to the big dance. They'll face off today with Nevada as a 5.5-point favorite, but the BetQL model likes the dog. They see New Mexico plus 5.5 as a 5-star best bet. They think it should be a short 2.5-point underdog. I'm Joe Giglio. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you. Experienced branch staff at over 250 locations, so you get the product you're looking for. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's a March Madness preview, sponsored by Geico. Juzang in the paint, fadeaway. No, got his own rebound. Slithers to the rim and lays it in. 3 seconds to go. We're tied at 90. Here comes Suggs. Long three for the win. Banks it home. Jalen Suggs, a deep banked three. An epic end to an epic game with Gonzaga beating UCLA to reach the national championship game. Hear Westwood One's exclusive coverage of this year's NCAA tournament right here.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired a nature show host.
In the native habitat of a suburban driveway, the poor victim of a broken windshield is left assessing his vehicle, utterly helpless.
Well, not true. If he's got Geico, he can file a claim online, over the phone, or with his handy mobile app.
But like a lone gazelle, he'll suddenly be left to fend for himself, awaiting his terrible fate.
Nope. Geico will assign him a designated claims team to help him out, too.
So the gazelle gets his car fixed and everything. Wow. Nature is so cool.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce is the small business chamber of New Mexico with over 1,000 members representing a diverse business community. Are you a creative thinker into creative economy or tech looking to help grow a woman-owned business? A young entrepreneur looking to expand your business? The Hispano Chamber is for you. Join today and experience all the benefits of membership and make your plans to be at La Noche Encantada, our state's largest black tie event, March 12th. There are only a few seats left. Visit ahcnm.org for more details. The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. Join, connect, thrive.
When some people peek under the hood, their first thought is, what's all this? You may as well be asking them to translate hieroglyphics in the Valley of Kings. If, on the other hand, you know automotive inside and out, from starter to tailpipe, good news. We're not looking for translators, but we need great mechanics, like you.
If you have 5 years experience working service bays, Leonard Tire and Automotive Repair is hiring. Simply email your resume with contact info to leonardtire@aol.com. Leonard Tire and Automotive Repair has the career you are looking for.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Imagine living in total comfort this winter with warm, clean, healthy air. The Halo LED actively seeks out and removes dust, dander, germs, odors, allergens, mold, and is proven to kill 99.9% of viruses in the air and even on surfaces. Keep your family breathing healthy and happy. Call Daniels today at 898-8860. 898-8860.
19 years ago, LASIK surgery was fairly new, but at the time, DJ Brigman decided he needed to do something with his vision.
It's Jeff Symbieta and DJ. You called Dr. Coleman at Coleman Vision. Why?
I was playing professional golf wearing contacts. My eyes were dry and itchy. I have allergies. In certain places of the country, that was causing serious eye irritation, and taking contacts out in the airport restrooms was miserable. I didn't want to deal with it anymore.
So what difference did the LASIK make?
Well, all those problems I just talked about aren't problems anymore. I've saved thousands of dollars in solution, glasses, contacts, and I see better than ever 19 years later. Dr. Coleman gave me the chance to enjoy life and outdoor activities with no hassle.
DJ and I both trusted Dr. Coleman, and we couldn't be more thrilled with the results. If you're tired of contacts, itchy eyes, allergies impacting your vision, call Coleman Vision at 821-8880. See more stories like DJ's and find out if LASIK is right for you by scheduling a free consultation at colemanvision.com.
Got 1 minute.
If your vehicle squeals or grinds when you slow down or just isn't stopping like it used to, you may need new brake rotors and pads. Now through May 24th at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get 15% off a set of Brake Best Select or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors. Restore safe braking and save money now at O'Reilly Auto Parts or order online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
30.
Okay, so we got the chorizo dumplings, the cucumber empanadas.
Zara's food truck is popping off.
Come on, guys, let's pick it up, all right?
But if she doesn't,
I have it all ready to go.
we'll be stuck.
Carl quit this morning, so Jessica.
Yep, got it all ready to go.
Help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Talk sports with us. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The
And you're up.
Sports Animal.
I don't say anything that's polarized. Everything I'm like a front runner. Bill. Like I'm out and like I dress like everyone else. I drink Mexican coffee because I love it, but everyone drinks it. I go to the Y because everyone wants to be a member. I'm not unique or special. It's like family. Camp Chambers filling up though, and that's a front 1 week after for your kids this summer to World Cup. I'm going to move it a little bit, guys. Activities, self-confidence. Well, when you said that, you were saying, well, yeah, showing up, it's how it came from. We hope that there was people to staff. Yeah, absolutely. We are always looking for good counsel. We're looking for a cook right now. We're looking for nurses. Nurses volunteer. They get 2-3 weeks a hand. They volunteer for so they have 2 kids that kids, 4 kids can come. Speaking of 2 weeks, usually sign up a kid and one has condition and all the details around it. That's so cool. Oh, right. You're not like, no, Johnny can't come back. He already came here. We have time for his life. There's no way we're letting him back. If we have space, we'll find a spot. So, they can sign up right now. We have 1 2-week session. Otherwise, 1 week session. So we have some first 2 weeks. Now, I got a brief. I was having you guys don't know this, but I start my mornings with Bois. I go get professionally stretched. I have an outdoor spa the rest of the day. Then I come here and be ready. That's why it's hard for whatever I do. With that said, for a hot rod, I'm still. I feel like I can be a cook. I'm shaking. Like What is it? Slightly burnt barrels? Like, what's the prerequisite?
We have some of the best in camping that I've experienced.
Okay.
We use fresh salad every day. We have fresh green favorites like chicken, green chili chicken enchiladas is our opening day meal. That's all made from scratch. You know, we do hamburgers and tater tots and stuff like that. We're fresh, from scratch stuff. And just kids love it. Kids love it.
What you go with?
The best thing we serve at camp, overnight tofu dinners, which is a hamburger wrapped in tin foil, potatoes and vegetables on top of the fire, let it cook for a while, and that comes out great.
See, that's my jam right there.
That is the best thing. The kids love that, and that's why it's so popular.
So you're both on it's grilled corn on the cob.
That's pretty good too.
You put some corn in your corn. There was some like, so when I was we used to camp over at our house. And my dad, not that he's lazy, but he got us out. We would make the hamburger up on the ground. And then we would just put it in the Tupperware, which is like a reheat situation. Where out there, I was like, oh, this is camping for this. But no, people actually do it really well. You don't have to eat
I got a sequel gas burner. Cast iron piece.
Yep.
I go camping. I'm going like backpacking and camping. Anytime glamping, right? Absolutely. You can pick anything.
Right for you, that's a wrap. Thank you. I was waiting for
That's a wrap.
You don't have to ask. Very quite simple. I just found a list of campfire foods. People are eating a lot of dessert campfire. I didn't know. S'mores are different. S'mores are not a dessert. That's a snack. You can kind of foil pack anything, right? Like, well, I'm trying to think of like what time I have a cereal. What's the application process for being a counselor or being a contributor? Not just a right contributor. So what is being a nurse? Is that just rice checks and stuff?
It's dispensing medications. It's taking care of things, nurses, and things with serious injuries. It's very rare. Very rare.
In my head, I'm like, what's the most serious injury? Like rope burn? I really don't know what it could be. It's like, fishing rod. That's the one. That's what I would get. That's what would happen to me. Right through my littlest finger, too. I would do something stupid.
You're way up. You're 6.5 years old.
Yeah.
I have to get pretty serious.
Yeah. That's what happens. Yeah. That's what it is. It's telling me to do a point in my life so I know I can notice the awesome stuff. Clearly the blast. We miss anything? Is it with camping with Iraq? Yeah, we're not kidding now. It's kind of, it's crazy. Is it out? It's too quick. Is it out new faces? Are you just seeing new faces everywhere you look? Yeah. I haven't. During the COVID run, you know, we were running a basketball. I could go down to the basketball court and play basketball. I'm trying to play basketball yesterday. Yeah. got some people I've never met. I'm like, stop getting me. Yes, there is folks. Oh, there cameras in there? Good. I don't want anyone to see that. I suppose talk after the break. Thank you, Phil B, for joining the program. You're a big friend of the show. Tune in on 95.9 FM, AM 610.
Ray Magliozzi here. The tear in my driver's seat.
All clear, guys.
Sentimental value since my butt's molded to fit it. But I'm ready for a new one from eBay Motors with all the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them. Till then, I'll just scooch. eBay Motors, let's ride.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors.
Well, traffic this afternoon, we've got those slowdowns on westbound I-40. They're beginning around Carlisle. They're going to go through at least the Coors and maybe even a little beyond that because you start to get into that construction area that's slowing things down a little bit down in the western part of I-40 there. So watch out for that. Also, northbound I-25, Gibson to about Central, moving slow, and we're starting to see quite a bit of congestion westbound on Paseo beginning around Jefferson and lasting until the river.
Is your credit card paying you? The Independence Credit Card from Kirtland Federal Credit Union offers 1.5% unlimited cash back. Learn more at kirtlandfcu.org/credit cards. Must choose cashback program at time of application. Subject to credit approval. Membership eligibility required.
This report is brought to you by Kirtland Federal Credit Union.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Kimberly Ang, General Manager of the Miami Marlins, is the highest-ranking female baseball executive and the first woman to serve as General Manager of a team in one of the 4 major sports leagues in North America. She worked her way up as Assistant General Manager for the New York Yankees and later the Los Angeles Dodgers.
There's no other choice but to keep going on and to keep pushing through.
We salute sports pioneer Kimberly Ang during Women's History Month.
Celebrate Women's History Month with us online at sportsanimалabq.com. Like what you hear? You could actually work here. 95.9 FM and AM 610 is now hiring entry-level part-time positions like board operators. Join the Sports Animal team for the excitement of live radio, live sporting events.
World champs, baby!
With career advancement opportunity, a great staff, and the best part-time job you'll ever have. Unbelievable. Apply today at cumulusmedia.com/careers.
It's that time of year. Dirt and grime from the storms have your vehicle filthy. Call On the Spot Automotive Detailing and have them take care of that for you. It's Jeff Symbieta, and it's cold out there. You don't want to clean your car, and you can't do it as well as they can. On the Spot will come to you wherever and whenever it's convenient. They'll detail your vehicle inside, outside, even under the hood. And when they're done, your car will look, feel, and smell like the day you took it off the lot. On the Spot Automotive Detailing offers a 10% discount to our military. Call and book your appointment at 505-859-2859 or go to otsdetailing.com.
Jack Thompson here, president of Legacy Mortgage, headquartered right here in New Mexico and a proud supporter of the Lobos. The Lobos are your home team and Legacy Mortgage is your home team for financing. We are a New Mexico-based company committed to serving you. Interest rates continue to remain low. Now is the time to purchase your first home or next home. Now is the time to refinance to a lower rate. Log on at legacylending.com. That is legacylending.com. Keep it local and go Lobos.
Legacy Mortgage, your mortgage provider.
NMLS number 249314, Equal Housing Lender.
This hour of Two Men On brought to you by Bernalillo County DWI Prevention. Go to burncode.gov for more information.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that,
1 minute.
Been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside Gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code TIME for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your first fill up. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code TIME for up to 50 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. That's code TIME.
The Duke City
Stand by, guys. We got about 5 minutes here.
5.9 FM and AM 610. The
And you're up.
Channel.
Yeah, you want to hear it? Sure do. Stand by.
Hi, it's Bob Costas, and you may know that I love baseball. I don't exactly know what an isotope is. Somebody told me that they're atoms of the same element that have identical numbers of protons and different numbers of neutrons, and I don't really understand that. But I do understand this. The Albuquerque Isotopes open at home on April 12th against Tacoma. That's the Mariners' AAA affiliate. No matter what's going on in the major leagues, they're playing baseball at the minor league level. And this year, on that first homestand, the Isotopes are likely to pass the 10 million mark in total attendance over the years. It's going to be a great season. So come on out and see the Isotopes, even if you don't exactly know what an isotope is.
What's that guy's name?
Harry.
What's the guy's name?
Music. What? $20. $10. Clear, thanks.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust the team that's going to keep up with you on KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Well, traffic this afternoon, westbound I-40 continues to be a bit of a sore spot. Slowdowns start around Carlisle, and they're going to go all the way until Unser this afternoon. So do be aware of that if you're headed that way. Also, Coors southbound approaching Montano, quite a bit of congestion there. Westbound on Paseo, slowdown starting this afternoon around Jefferson. They're going to go all the way to the river. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state. Locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
People's Flowers wants you to know that flowers are in bloom all year long. Celebrate the people you love with People's Flowers' stunning floral arrangements, seasonal plants, keepsake gift items, and delicious gourmet baskets. Send one of People's floral arrangements to friends and family to let them know you're thinking of them. Beautiful flowers and baskets are available for same-day delivery to Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, Corrales, and Bernalillo. Visit one of People's Flowers' 4 locations or go to peoplesflowers.com today. Flowers say it all. People's makes the difference.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hey, Jan. Say, is now a good time for a new Toyota?
You bet it is.
2 minutes.
Is the perfect time to shop for a RAV4, Tundra, Tacoma, Corolla, and more. Imagine yourself in a RAV4. Where would you go first?
Skinny Al's Barbecue.
I'm imagining you inviting me.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary.
Visit your Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce is the small business chamber of New Mexico with over 1,000 members representing a diverse business community. Are you a creative thinker into creative economy or tech looking to help grow woman-owned business? A young entrepreneur looking to expand your business? The Hispano Chamber is for you. Join today and experience all the benefits of membership and make your plans to be at La Noche Encantada, our state's largest black tie event, March 12th. There are only a few seats left. Visit ahcnm.org for more details. The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. Join, connect, thrive.
Progressive is America's #1 motorcycle insurer, so we understand motorcycles. No, really, we have a bike translator.
Okay, this is awkward, but this bike says he'd appreciate it if you removed his skull pattern saddlebags. He feels self-conscious about them around all the other bikes, and he says you're not fooling anyone. You mostly ride with your golfing buddies. Listen, I'm just the messenger here. Oh, no, I don't want to say that. I think you made yourself clear.
Quote with Progressive and see if you could save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
Dirty exterior? Don't scrub it. Wet it and forget it. Wet and Forget, the easy outdoor cleaner. Wet and Forget works over time with Mother Nature to eliminate unsightly black and green stains on the exterior of your home with no scrubbing, power washing, or bleach. Use Wet and Forget on all your outdoor
standby
decks, siding, roofs, and patios. Wet and Forget's available in a concentrate or extreme reach hose-in. Purchase Wet and Forget in store or online at Lowe's, Menards, Ace, or Walmart.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station. Even if they're not.
Here we go, guys.
Now betting for the sports animal. Your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson. This is 2 men on.
And you're up.
Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
specialty yoga, restorative yoga class a few weeks ago, and they had signed up for that, and they really enjoyed the class. And they asked me when I taught, and I was like, oh, I'll teach on Tuesday nights at 5:30 at the Cloud, and they started coming to my classes. So yeah, I've had moms and kids, I got a husband and wife that come to almost every week, individuals, friends. So it's great work to you.
We talked a little about martial arts and seeing what's so close to it. Like on my bucket list, we brought my son to I can both of them at the same time. Yes.
Yeah, so we currently don't have a martial arts. Oh, right. We used to, and we're hoping to have it back again soon. Right. Yeah, we don't have martial arts currently, but we definitely want to bring that back. We used to have
well, good healthily and reachable, get beat up by silver soldiers. Whatever it is, you have to smell pretty bad, and he's so banned. He's big business. He's on my hand for that, and he doesn't really know what he has to do. And I'm professional. It's not acceptable. Free pie. Oh my God, I must have. We've never done this bit on here. I'm asking.
Yeah.
It is the perfect level of cheap and Midwest. I'm like, I was there and you're you know exactly what to do. All right. Hey, after I have that big squirt of meals here, after I do that, what is like the best like exercise I can do inside of myself?
To burn a lot of calories. I'm gonna say cycling. So anyway, I really have a great time with my cycle class and a great group of people that come regularly. And so we like to celebrate every so often. So next Wednesday, I'm going to give you an incentive to come next Wednesday, because next week is St. Patrick's Day. I am part Irish. I like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So on St. Patrick's Day, or the day before, we will be doing an Irish playlist, and then I will be bringing treats. So my hobby.
What is that, Bailey's?
It's got Bailey's in it.
Yes, okay.
I'm a baker. That's kind of my reason why I work out, is I like to bake. So yeah.
Alright, so are you good? Bailey's are good. Myself.
Okay.
You're gonna text me tomorrow. You're gonna text me next week.
Okay.
After the weekend.
Okay.
Monday.
Okay.
Then Tuesday. And what that will do is that will create guilt. And then I will be here on Monday morning because I'm here. And then Van will come, or Wednesday morning. And then Van will come.
You want to go up to the park?
Yes. What time's the park? Oh, it's so late. I'm halfway into my day by then. You ever notice that, like in the business, it's like a health club where it's like there's certain like we're in the early morning.
Yeah.
But there's a different energy throughout the day. Do you have a favorite energy part of the day?
Like that 9 to 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Kind of crowd. Yeah. That's I work out early too. I get my workout in before I teach, so I will go and I will get my lift in. I usually get there around 7:30 and I get my lift in and I teach my class. Yeah.
To me, like working out during the day is supposed to be the same thing after the day. But I'm like, well, there's something else I should be doing.
Right.
Like there's life I should do. This feels extra good.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing it right now instead of taxes. That's my energy. Is there anything we missed before we let you go?
Let's talk a little bit about the blood pressure program.
We got time.
Yeah. So I'm also
That's where you start.
Yes. Okay.
Let's say.
Okay, let's say.
At the right time.
It's big class. After class. Yes, 9:30.
Do I bring my own thrower bag?
Yeah, bring your own.
Take your
Bring your own water. So the blood pressure program, I also run a wellness program for folks that have hypertension or high blood pressure. It's a 4-month program. It's evidence-based. It works.
get a monitor, the whole thing.
Yep. A lot of folks already have one, but if you need to, you can purchase one from us for like $35. Yeah, the program costs $45. It's actually valued at $250. So we're discounted on that, and we also have financial aid. If people can't afford that, we can help out with that. So we have a grant from the Mexican Department of Health, so we're working in partnership with them. And yeah, it's a great program. It really works. You know, if you know somebody that has high blood pressure, they don't have to be a line member. This can help everybody. You know, it's a really good program.
I will 5595 1550 extension 4103. This house is going to hold you.
Yeah, except I'm never in my office. So probably the best way would be email, and that would be SUKEY at YMCA.com. I'm rarely.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah, you're doing a lot of good things. What, the river going to join us? I hope so. You've been on 95.9 FM AM 610.
Clear.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust it.
Yeah, I sure can.
You on KOAT Action.
Okay, cool. Thanks, bro.
Proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Well, westbound on I-40, we still got those slowdowns between University and Coors. Paseo headed west, slowdowns between Jefferson and the river, and still seeing quite a bit of congestion southbound on Coors as you approach Montano. North of the city, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe. That looks good in both directions. Breathe new life into your computer. Ask Computer Corner how they can upgrade your system today. Many services can be done while you wait. Visit compcorner.com or call 881-2333. This report is sponsored by Computer Corner. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
To quote CBS's John Rothstein, if you don't love the Mountain West Conference, then you officially hate football. Tune in to Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Women and Men's Tournaments. Brought to you by Car Crafters, celebrating 40 years, and by the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. Join, connect, thrive, the opening drive, live from the Mountain West Tournament all this week on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Car Crafters is proudly celebrating 40 years in business. Jim Guthrie, owner and president, started Car Crafters right here in Albuquerque in his parents' garage. 40 years later, Car Crafters has 5 locations and is nationally recognized for collision repair. It's a testament to all the skilled, dedicated employees over the years that have made Car Crafters great. And of course, the wonderful customers and New Mexicans who have supported us for the years. Make Car Crafters your local choice for auto body repairs now with 40 years experience.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Stop by Church's for the high-flying flavor combination of our Texas tenders and shrimp meal today. It's butterfly shrimp alongside made-from-scratch Texas tenders, served spicy or original for $6. Church's, welcome to the great state of flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
50 years, 50 events. Celebrate the 50th anniversary of El Rancho de las Golondrinas, Mexico's premier living history museum south of Santa Fe. Immerse yourself in the past as you stroll the 200-acre ranch, featuring 34 historic buildings and working mills. Come to a festival weekend and enjoy food, local artists, and entertainment. Go to golondrinas.org for more information. Paid for by El Rancho de las Golondrinas.
See website for details on our 2-month subscription offer. Ladies, lose weight, improve your health, and eat great with Nutrisystem. Get our new premium meals with up to 30 grams.
We got 2 minutes, and Jeff is standing by Jeff Grammer.
tastes delicious. Plus, try our new restaurant faves that taste like your favorite restaurant, portioned with half the calories. Beef and bean burritos, toasted ravioli, sesame beef and broccoli. Easy to prepare and made in minutes. The secret? Advanced nutritional science that helps keep your blood sugar levels steady and you losing weight. With Nutrisystem, you get your breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and snacks all delivered right to your door. Just go to Nutrisystem.com/gold.
Yeah, I was just telling you guys he's standing by.
Right, go to Nutrisystem.com/goals right now and get 50% off all plans. Don't wait. This special offer will not last long. Just go to Nutrisystem.com/goals right now and get 50% off. Go to Nutrisystem.com/goals.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. When you're hurt in a car wreck, time matters. The amount of time it takes you to call for help, the amount of time it takes you to get medical treatment, and the amount of time it takes you to call an attorney can all affect the value of your case. We have a team of professionals and a network of experts who are waiting to begin working on your case the moment you call. The faster you call us, the faster we can get you all the money you deserve. In a wreck, need a check? Call Little Row Injury Attorney today at 544-4444. We're available 24/7.
Little Row can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance research council, July 2014.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside Gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the
20 seconds.
in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code TIME for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your first fill up. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code TIME for up to 50 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. That's code TIME.
Here we go, guys. Stand by.
With Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bob. Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM.
And you guys are up.
10, the Sports Animal.
I'm good. What's up, guys?
I was having like a little Malone session about the Lego season. I was like, I think I was down, but then I was like, it was a good season. That's how I feel emotionally, Jeff. Can you help me walk through that?
Yeah, I mean, it just look, if you're a fan and you want to be down about the season ending because you lost in the 8-9 game of the first day of the Mountain West tournament, like that's appropriate. Like, feel down about it, but I wouldn't. You'd be hard pressed to get me to tell anybody that the Lobos had a overly disappointing season. They were picked tied for 8th or 9th. They played in the 8-9 game. They lost 3 centers and were still competitive. They started league play 0-7. They finished league play 5-5. They had wins this year against rival New Mexico State in Las Cruces. They did lose a week later to rival New Mexico State in the Pit, but they beat a ranked Wyoming team, and they finished the season beating a pretty good UNLV team, and had 2 guys, despite finishing 9th, they had 2 guys make all league teams. So, like, there's a whole lot of reason to be excited about next year. But the final record is what it is. 13-19, played in the 9th, you're the 9th seed in an 11-team tournament. Some disappointment too, but I think that how you feel today as a Lobo fan probably has an awful lot to do with whether or not you realized how big a hole this program was in about a year ago. And I think people kind of overlooked whether they wanted to pay attention to what was going on last year or not. Some people just chalked it all up to, well, they're playing the entire season out of state. Yeah, they played the entire season out of state, but had they played that entire season in the Pit last year, there were some problems with the roster. There were some problems with the program. There was a reason they made a coaching change. The rebuild at UNM this year, facing Richard Pitino, was bigger than I think a lot of Lobo fans ever wanted to admit.
Jeff, let's talk to Lobo fan right now. Hardcore, rough, bleed cherry and silver. You go from 6 wins to 13 wins. You have some very exciting guard play. Pitino looks like he can recruit. This is a program on the way up, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing I can offer up is that in my position, I've gotten to know assistant coaches and coaches around the league and around the West, and coaches travel all over the country year to year, playing and working for different programs. So I stay in touch with a lot of these guys. There aren't a whole lot of coaches that I know in this league right now that don't have a very simple, very basic answer if you were to ask them what they think of the New Mexico program, and it's that they're on the rise. This is a league that had a really, really good season. I think they have a chance at 4 teams in the NCAA tournament. 3 are locks. Even if they lose tomorrow, 3 of the teams are getting in, even with losses, and that's San Diego State, Colorado State, and Boise State. Those 3 teams are in the tournament regardless. Wyoming has a good chance of getting in the tournament. So in a really good year for the league, the Lobos prove that they have a shot to make a ride, to climb a little bit. And I think what they need in this transfer market world is to get a big man or 2. And what transfers like is being told, hey, you can get a whole lot of stats. And what he did this year was he told 2 transfers, Jalen House and Jamal Mashburn Jr., if you come here, I'm going to let you guys do this. And he fulfilled that promise with 2 guys that transferred in and had pretty good seasons. And there's a big man who knows that, like, those 2 guards put up a lot of shots, which means they can pad their rebounding stats and maybe build a nice little resume to make some money professionally one day. So I do think they'll get a good big man. I think they already have, a thing or 2 lined up with some potential big man transfers, but we'll see in the next week or 2 how many of these players actually jump into the transfer portal. For the Lobos, too, they'll have players leave, but none of the key players are leaving. I think the Lobos they got a pretty good foundation for what they're going to be next year, too. And the coaches around this league know they're going to be a player in the league next year.
Bunch of players, first time wearing cherry and silver. New coach wearing cherry and silver. Obviously, the fandom behind it, I'm not going to say new fans, but a revitalization of fandom. I'll tell you the one newest factor that I didn't think I understood enough was NIL, Jeff. NIL to me is such a dynamic part of the college game now. Is that effort going to be made outside of the program to make sure that we're incentivizing kids the right way to come out and play, not just for the boys team, but the women as well?
So there's a group that in Albuquerque that's already put together some stuff, and they're just kind of starting that. That's something that the school can't actually be a part of. They can oversee it to make sure rules aren't being broken, but they can't be a part of, getting local businesses to do that. That's on the fans. Like the fans want to be a part of making NIL something that will help this program recruit, then that's something that's a little bit on the fans. Now, when I say that, I don't mean just, average Joe fan that, was putting his hard-earned paycheck into buying some tickets to go see the game. Those are the boosters. Those are the business owners around Albuquerque and New Mexico that need to figure out how to get a package together. But that's starting to be in the works. I can tell you this, there's not a whole lot of Mountain West schools yet taking advantage of NIL in a big way. UNLV is doing really good, but other than that, nobody in the Mountain West yet has started to really take advantage of NIL. So the Lobos still have a chance to be at the forefront of that if they can get some stuff together.
Local men's rebuilding year, new transfers, new coach, kind of expected to get out of the tournament early. Who wasn't expected to get out of the tournament early was the Lady Lobos, number 2 seed, really good senior leadership. What does the coach tell these girls in the locker room?
So what I'll say about, I can't figure it out. Like I don't pretend to know Mike and his program as well as I know the men's program, but I can tell you this, like the women's team has never had a whole lot of success in this tournament since Mike's been the coach. And that's just the reality. It's not a criticism. It's just look at the results. He hasn't got out of the quarterfinals a whole lot. He did get out of the quarterfinals this year into the semifinals, but they, for some reason, come here and don't perform as well as they perform in the regular season, right? They're a really solid program all regular season. Fans are back more than they were for a long time, and all that's good. He recruits well. They won the regular season championship last year. But then they come to this tournament here each year, and it's happened before. It's not like they've ever had better success than they did this year. I know people are disappointed, but like this is as good as they've done in a long time. So in that regard, I guess you could be happy. But the other part of this is like at some point you hope that they're not just playing for the WNIT every year, and that they can make the run and win this tournament here so they can be in the NCAA tournament. And that just hasn't happened yet. again, I don't know why that keeps happening, but it does keep happening.
Do you feel like there's a lot more parity in the women's division? Because Lobos were a 2 seed, Colorado State was a 6 seed. They're only separated by 3 wins and 1 loss. Like, that's not that big of a disparity.
I mean, when you look at results here at the end of the year, you can certainly say that, but the reality. Sorry about that. They beat that Colorado State. Yeah, sorry about that. They beat that Colorado State team 6-7 times in a row or something like that going into last night. So, UNM's the last 2 years, you could argue, even though UNLV won it this year in the regular season, UNM and Colorado State and UNLV are the best 2 teams or best 3 teams in this league the last 2 years on the women's side. So I don't think there's actually a ton of parity in the Mountain West women's side. I think there's some bad teams every year. I just think the Lobos have been one of the best teams in the regular season and just disappointed in the tournament every year.
And I'm not one to condemn a foul play, but you believe that, Jack. You know how big I am. You know how important I think it is to play at the rim. You know how important I think it is to score baskets in the paint. And I think there's a formula where you can win a lot of games with the 3-point basketball. You're not going to win them now. But in the tournament, you got to have a roster that can play inside and protect the basket and do those things. And just not necessarily on the Lady Lobos built that way right now. Yeah, they definitely are a 3-point happy team. You can compare exactly everything you just described to the men's game right now. And Steve Alford said it in his post game today. He said, we knew they had an advantage at the 3-point line, and we were okay with that. We knew we had an advantage in the paint, and we thought our advantage would be better than their advantage. So if you can recruit a roster with a ton of size, there's a reason coaches will still take that any day now. They want shooters at all 5 positions, and I do think the Lobos have that on the women's side. It's cliche, but the live by the 3, die by the 3 saying kind of comes into play for the Lobo women a little bit. And last night was certainly a die by the 3 sort of night. Lobos and Lady Lobos fall in back-to-back days. Your basketball season's over. Their basketball season's over. Where do you divert your attention now? What's the next story? What do you think next? Well, so obviously, I wrote a game story today that I don't know if they've posted it on our website yet. I have an online column tonight that I'll be writing. I'll be writing a season recap tomorrow and a New Mexico State preview for their WAC semifinal game for Friday. And then I'll be covering New Mexico State Aggies in the WAC tournament this weekend. So in the next week or two, I also have a story every day, be talking about Lobo recruits. I got the feature coming up with Jamal Mashburn Sr. and Eddie House Sr. and what they thought about their son's first season with the Lobos. So yeah, I'll be pretty busy for about 2 weeks, and then I'll start taking some time off then. But the busiest time of college basketball, obviously there's games coming up now with all the tournament. So this is a new world of college basketball where the next 2 weeks are going to be full of players entering the transfer portal and the new players that want to become Lobos saying, I'm transferring to UNM. You'll see a lot of that in the next 2 weeks. So what I think I just heard is you need to sit down me and Van, and we need to be on the comeback episode of Talking Grammar. I think that's what yeah. It could be, man. I do need to, first of all, get that up and running again. But it's still busy time. I can tell you that. You know what? St. Patrick's Day coming up. We got to figure it out, Jeff. We got to get together. get a drink or two, maybe, huh? That's all right. Yeah. That's the best in the business. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jeff.
After the break, we're going to take Dan's blood pressure on there. So we took my blood pressure between the break. What is it now? Blood a little high. That was a little bit of stress. And so for Fred has stress because we're symbiotic. You will also have stress. So we're going to do that when we get back. Tune in on 95.9 FM and AM 650.
The madness is
clear. Sounds good, guys.
The madness is coming. Ugh, you guys always ruin this. I was trying to be dramatic. The madness is coming! Albuquerque's home for the Final Four and every other tournament game. This is 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Imagine trying to be a professional athlete and having bad vision. Hey, it's Jeff Symbieta for Coleman Vision. Pro tennis and pickleball player Jeremy Dyke is with me. Jeremy, how bad was your eyesight?
It was pretty bad. I mean, I didn't really realize just how bad it was until someone reminded me that there were, in fact, towers on top of the Sandias. So, I mean, I never really saw them.
Yeah, if those towers weren't there, you couldn't hear us right now either. So what'd you do about it?
So I knew Dr. Coleman at Coleman Vision through his support of tennis in Albuquerque. So I went to see him and found out that luckily I was a great candidate for LASIK surgery. After I went through the quick process, I mean, I couldn't believe the difference. It was a life changer. So, you know, Dr. Coleman's nationally known for his LASIK expertise, and I felt beyond comfortable and confident with him and his team. There's no one else better.
If you're like Jeremy and want to ditch the glasses and see better, call Coleman Vision at 821-8880. Jeremy and I both did, and we both love the results. See more testimonials and schedule a free consultation at colemanvision.com.
Ready for another awesome sweet deal? Your next amazing meal is calling. This week's sweet deal is from Tomasitas Albuquerque. This Friday at 9 a.m., you'll get $50 to Tomasitas for only $25. Wow, that's a sweet deal.
Real corn, real New Mexico chile, real beef, real honey. That's what Tomasita's restaurant has been serving since 1974. When Tomasita Leba opened her restaurant, she made everything from scratch using her grandmother's recipes. And to this day, that's still the Tomasita's way. Whether you're in the mood for a piping hot relleno, a mouth-watering tamale, a cool margarita, or a refreshing cerveza, an oversized burrito, or a smothered enchilada, savor the taste of Tomasita's. Now in Albuquerque on I-25 in Jefferson in front of Century Rio 24. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
Get your $50 to Tomasitas Albuquerque for only $25. At Tomasitas, they don't mess with the chili, and that's why it tastes so good. Log on to the station's website and click the Sweet Deals logo Friday at 9 a.m. You'll be saying sweet.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey Culligan, are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
It sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes, you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water.
1 minute.
Environment is already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real.